2, 1. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year.
2021. Cliche to say, but a year like no others.
And the recording will start right about now.
Now, for me, this is a year of loss and gain, and I think of this year like a song.
It's a song with a beautiful melody of happy moments, perfectly harmonized by the agony of losing the people that you love. This is the year I turned 22, yet the first year that I ever experienced true happiness and pain. And strangely enough, it's also the year I learned about myself the most.
Hi, I'm Colin. I want to tell you a story of the year 2021 where I embraced happiness and pain, where many lessons were learned, where hopes and dreams came true, and where silence and meditation allowed room for growth, and where loneliness and despair taught me to become a better person. I did all of that in 2021.
Before we go further into the video, I want to talk about mainly three things: the loss, the gains, and the lessons I've learned.
I'll start off by talking about the painful stuff first, because later I want to juxtapose all of these sad stuff with the happy memories that came along this year. In 2021, I lost many people that I loved, and among all of these people, the one that hurt me the most was my grandmother.
It was the day I would never forget, because it was so painful to me, like the whole world was falling apart. My grandmother was there for me since I was a kid, and for me, ever since I set foot in the States, my biggest fear is losing her. A year passed by, and then 2, and then 5. At the end of my 5th year in America, I was fortunate enough to see my grandmother. But little did I know that was the last time I get to see her again. On June 28th at 6:28 a.m., the fear came true. My brother texted me to bear the bad news, and at that moment, it felt like the void has taken over and nothing ever mattered to me anymore.
Và cười cái nào?
Ở nhà không biết làm gì cả. Bây giờ biết giặt
Cười
biết
cái
phơi.
nào?
Thôi,
Cười cái nào con chụp những tấm hình?
thôi đi được hả? Sao dây điện nó còn bọc
Bro, grandma with them kicks, bro. Grandma with them kicks.
I lost all hopes and motivation to continue in life because the person I love the most is now gone. I lost myself in countless hours of crying and desperation and holding on to the little memories I had left of her.
In that very moment, nothing mattered. Nothing mattered. And I wanted to give up.
And all of a sudden, it dawned on me.
My grandmother loves everybody, and she's loved by all of them. She is described as a saint sent from above, and her love was so strong that I could feel radiating through the continents, through the distant lands where she is right now, and into my heart. My grandmother's name means the moon, and her sister's the sun.
I knew my grandmother wouldn't want me to be sad when she's gone, so I started working on myself and becoming a better person. This is when I learned lessons in life.
At the beginning of this year, I went MIA for 6 months, free, completely free from the influence of social media. I took this opportunity and I took this time to reflect upon myself, to meditate and to learn French, to enjoy the little things I had in life. I woke up early in the morning and I took cold showers.
Today's really cold. It's about negative 14, 16 degrees. It's Celsius. So to keep up with my daily routine, sorry, I just woke up. I'm really tired. To keep up with my daily routine, I will still be taking cold shower like usual. So I'm gonna show you guys what I usually do. Okay, I just finished showering and it's the coldest fucking shower of my life. You can see my nose is all red, and you can see that my ear is all red as well.
During this time, I learned to love myself. It's a lot harder than I make it out to be.
It took me a lot of efforts, lots of meditation, lots of self-motivation, and lots of lying to break the self-image wall that I have built for myself for 21 years.
I finally broke through and I'm at the point where I love every part of myself. And I say it with true heart, with confidence. And it's a strange sensation because I thought I would never be able to do this. But here I am, like, appreciating every part of myself. It's a good feeling, you know? Now fast forward to the future when I realized that my grandmother, who loves me for who I am, my confidence grew even stronger.
And today's April 12th. We finally got the vaccine. So yeah, we're vaccinated, guys. We're vaccinated. Vaccinated gang.
During this time, which was about July or August, I started to hit the club a lot. I loved clubbing. I would go clubbing every single weekend during the summer and up until school started. I was able to meet new friends, go on a couple dates, and have fun dancing on the dance floor. Going to the club taught me that I was more attractive than I thought I was. Also, during this time, I started to try out fashion. Little by little, I explored different thrift stores in the area and learned about the fundamentals of fashion on YouTube. And I really enjoy dressing up and looking good, showing it off to the world, because I believe that life is too short to not put effort into the way you look. Finally, I want to talk about the gains.
Ever since I came to the States, I've longed for a family.
I was fortunate in high school to have a wonderful group of friends whom I love so much.
But ever since college, I've been struggling to find friends who I can talk to or to hang out with. And it's especially hard in the engineering school because engineering kids aren't exactly social creatures. And so no one wants to talk to you, no one wants to hang out with you. All they want to do is study all the time. In August of this year, I decided to rush for a fraternity. and I think that was the best decision I've made this year. Hands down, the best decision I made this year. So it's currently 1 a.m. 1:30 actually, and I am still on campus looking for my car. I just got out of the dorms, as you guys can see. I was hanging out with Marco, one of my Lime brothers from my fraternity, and I gotta say I had a lot of fun with him. I gotta say, I don't know. So I feel like a lot of the time nowadays I devote my time for my Lime brothers, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing or anything. It's a good thing that I'm doing that. I'm really fucking exhausted all the time. I was just thinking as I was walking to my car that I think I'm having a lot more fun than I've ever had. I gotta be honest though, like I think I'm the happiest that I've ever been.
I went through the process for Omega Delta Phi, through the thick and the thin, through hardships and lots of nights crying. I got admitted into the best brotherhood out there.
Please reveal yourself.
Omega Delta Phi has been there for me since day one, and I just cannot imagine where my life would be without them.
They gave me joy, they gave me love, and they gave me a family. They gave me a reason to stay. All of this happened within the span of 3 months, but I feel so connected with the brothers within the fraternity. This is my biggest gain of the year.
Anyways, so this video marks the 8th year that I've been doing a recap, and 2021 has been such a blessing and a pain to live in, but is a year worth living for me. It's all of these happy memories mashed with painful experiences that shaped the person I am today. There's really not much I want to say because I already said everything in this video, but I'm really excited for the future and see what it holds for me. Until next time, I will see you guys in 2022.